Hello, this is Alessio. Today is Friday, the 16th of July, and these are weekly best performing charts of the week. So here, let's start with Ametek, ticker symbol AME. This old chart is from July 8th, as you can see. And basically, at the time, let me zoom in for you, we were expecting a wave 4 to possibly be completed into a triangle, so we're then expecting further upside to come. If we look at Ametek now, we can see how we did have further upside since July 8th, and now we're kind of moving sideways. So what we did is we broke the previous wave. However, we have not broken confirmation level, which is the wave B of the triangle. So at this stage, what I said to members was to just be careful, because this point could have been wave B. So now we could be expecting another move down into wave into wave E, which of course should not break the low of the previous wave C of the triangle. If we do break south at this point, which is $130, then the wave count invalidation. If we do break north of 138, then we have wave count confirmation. So far, there's no reason to worry about either one. It looks like this could have been wave D and E, and now we're resuming higher, but still we need to be careful on that and know the possibility and the possible outcomes as well. So yeah, let's just be mindful of that, and let's move on to the next chart, which is CrowdStrike. So this chart is also from July 8th, and at the time we're just expecting wave 4 of minor degree to come anytime soon. So after wave 3 of minor degree, after reaching the 1.618 fib expansion, which is of course, as you may already know, a very common fib target for wave 3, we were then expecting downside into wave 4. So if we look at CrowdStrike now, we can see how we did have the 5 ways up into wave 3 of minor degree, and now we are resuming lower. So of course we cannot break this point. If we do so, then this of course will be wave count invalidation. But we just may kind of settle around this area, which is the area of the previous fourth, and kind of start moving sideways from there. If we do so, then will be very nice, because many times wave 4 move sideways, and that is also a way we can identify a better wave 4s. So yeah, let's just see on that. We know that we cannot break south of $226, and it would be nice to find support around here, the area of the previous fourth and the previous all-time high. So that was CrowdStrike. The next one is Intellia Therapeutics. Ticker symbol is NTLA. This chart, as you can see, is also from July 8th. So at the time, we were expecting, after a sideways movement into wave 4, and a 1-2 acceleration gap into wave 3, we're then expecting some kind of pullback, some kind of sideways movement into wave 4. So at the time, I draw the two most common fib retracement levels for wave 4, the 38.2 and the 50%. And I said that it would have been nice if we kind of find some support, if we found some, if we started to move sideways around those areas. So if you look at Intellia now, we can see how we did break a little bit south of the 38.2, but so far it has been done in 3 waves. So now what we could do is we could go up from here, which is possible, or we can start moving sideways. So this could be an A, up in B, down again in C, or it could become a triangle as well. Since wave 2 was pretty sharp, then because of the rule of alternation, I would like to see a wave 4 more sideways. And yeah, this area would be the best area where we could see that happening and developing. So once again, let's move on to the next chart, which is Pinduoduo. This chart is also from July 8th. And at the time we're expecting further downside because we had a wave count invalidation. Previously I was expecting this A to be right here, the B here, and the C down here. But since we had the break, we broke south at this point, $110, then we had wave count invalidation, and this is the best alternate count. So at the time I was just expecting 5 waves down to complete higher degree wave C. If we look at Pinduoduo now, we can see how we had a 1, 2, 3. We are starting to move sideways into possible wave 4. So I would expect one last move down to complete higher degree wave C, and consequentially higher degree wave 4, and then we should be ready to resume higher. Now what is interesting about this count is, let me take you through the weekly. It's a little messy, but let's not, sorry, I don't know why it's not, okay, let's not mind about that. So if we want to measure the relationship between wave 2 and 4 in terms of length, we see how equality was right here, and we did have support, we did have a bounce from there, and now we're going towards the 100 plus 60, under 61%. So, and of course these are two very common fib levels, fib relationship for wave 4. We also know that we have the wave 4 on 1 degree around here. So yeah, it's this area, we know it's a potential area of support. We could also retest this highs as well. So this is confluence that adds up to our count. Moving on to the next one, which is ROKU. So here we have once again the chart is from July 8th. So after a 1, 2, and then an expansion wave 3, 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. So I was expecting this wave 4. I did not see that completed yet. I draw the fib retracement and the parallel channel, the base channel. So many times wave 3 breaks through the channel, and then wave 4 retests the channel. So what I was expecting was to kind of reach at least one of the fib retracement, at least the 38.2, and kind of see a retest of the channel. What we had is we reached 38.2, and we bounced from it and back down. So this is very clear in ABC. As long as it stays like this, we also are trying to retest the channel. As long as it stays like this, we can then expect further upside into wave 5 to complete high degree wave 3. So far this count is good. There's no reason to worry, and we don't have any invalidation wave count met yet. So last but not least is Snap, and this chart instead is from July 12th, and at the time, after a sharp move down into wave A, we know that wave A usually is very sharp, unlike wave C. I was expecting an ABC. So we know with wave 2, usually the ABC into wave 2 is pretty sharp. Wave 2 usually are sharp, while wave 4 are sideways, which this is, of course, is not a rule, but it's a tendency. And by knowing that, what we can see now on Snap is that we had a move down into wave A, up in B, and possibly down in C. So it's possible that we're done right here. If not, then this is A. We are now due up in B, and then down again in C. This is also possible. So ABC into wave A, so it will be a flat, ABC into B, and then 5 waves down into wave C. Which one will it be? Well, we'll see, but what we do know is that most likely we will face some support around here. That's not much, but we should see that. And then we will trade accordingly also by looking at how many waves up we get. So that was it for me today. Let me know in the comments if you have any questions or remarks you would like to make. And I'll see you next week.